Hi, Frank Montero again, CEO of TLC Residential. I just want to mention, and one of the things in this long journey with the Department of Labor, several times we were supposed to go to a settlement conference and some form of mediation, and I was always willing to do what they asked. And I was always suggesting, sit down and let's work as allies, because the original foundation of the Fair Labor Standards Act is to help employees, and that's what I want to do. But I find that their ruling here hurts the employees, and in fact, one of the people was overheard and saying, "Well, we don't care if it hurts them or not," over at one of our competitors' place. So I don't know if that to be true or not, but that's just... The thing is, I have tried to sit down and negotiate what we can do to help you guys, to help the house parents, the house managers, to help the residents. And that's what you are, you're a resident. To no avail. The conditions that they placed upon me is that they said, well, you can come in and we try to settle, but you do not, there's nothing to talk about if you don't accept that these people are employees and were employees. Can you imagine going into a settlement conference where people are supposed to compromise, where one side is allowed to make the rules and say, well, I'm not even gonna talk to you unless we do this? That's not fair, and that's not a way to negotiate. That is, I should have a picture of Fidel Castro behind me in discussing this. He's the communist leader of the country I was born in. And I'm a Cuban refugee. And my family came running away from this sort of government overreach. Investigations are taking longer to conduct because investigators can no longer use the self-audit investigation method. It is increasingly difficult to resolve investigations at an agency level, as employers are much less likely to settle when the division insists on civil money penalties and liquidated damages, in addition to back wages, while at the same time depriving these employers of the opportunity to obtain waivers. These people are not all bad people. We employ the bulk of the people in the United States. So finally, she says, there is no path for a good faith employer to voluntarily correct violations under the oversight of the wage and hour division, or to effectively seek compliance assistance from the division. Let me repeat. There is no path for good faith employers like myself to voluntarily, like I tried, correct violations like I tried under the oversight of them. They had to have it their way, or there was no flexibility. The wage and hour division's new gotcha approach towards employers carrying a larger stick while refusing to pass out any carrots is not working.